All right, so this is the readme generator. We're looking at the index.js right now. At the top, we're requiring in everything that we need, our file system, inquire, and also chalk. That's just to kind of pretty up the terminal a little bit. We have a const called questions, which is a function that receives an array of objects that are all of the objects that we need to ask and answer all of our questions for it. We have at the bottom a const called mdTemplate, markdown template. It's accepting as parameters all of the names of all of the objects in this array. And then inside of that, we're returning a template literal, which is receiving all of that data and putting it into a markdown file. At the very bottom, we have a questions function, which has a .then, which is taking our answers. We're writing a file, and it's basically naming it as our project name to lowercase. We're replacing with a regular expression applied globally to make it so that space is turned into underscores in case we have multiple spaces, .md. And then we're taking in our MD template with answers as our parameter. So if we go down into the terminal, if I go node index.js, it's launching, and you can see in the terminal we have a little bit of that chalk going on where I just made everything a little orange. I just kind of like the color. And so our project name is readme generator, a description of our project, a good readme generator, any instructions for installation, non-applicable, question mark instead of slash there. Tell us how you use your project, and I'll just kind of, for the sake of time, just kind of go through any code snippets you want to share. And again, if we go in the JavaScript up here, it does have it so that with the triple backticks along with the backslashes, it will render this as code in there. So I can just put some code in. Images are nice. Just as an example, I have dogs.jpg. Do you have any dependencies on your project? This is where we can list dependencies. How can people contribute to your project? Licenses you want to add. So again, we have a checkbox right here. I'll pick new general public license for now, and GitHub profile. Our file is saved. We have a readme generator, and then if we go into open preview, we have it rendered correctly where there's a H1 at the top. All of our links are active and working. If we go down, the image is rendering correctly. It's got my dogs, they're awesome. And then we have our dependencies are contributing, our GitHub link, and then right at the bottom, a readme. The repo for this readme generator can be found on my GitHub page, and then it has a link that goes to my GitHub page right here. All right, cool. Oh, one more thing. One thing that I kind of wanted to do, and I was curious about, is that when we're launching this in the terminal, it would be really awesome. I found an ASCII art generator, and it would be really super cool if I could have that load upon initializing the terminal there. So, just something I was thinking about for the future. All right, cool. Why is it not stopping?